in the heart of the vast and picturesque land, where the sun cascaded its golden ray over flourishing meadows and gentle rivers whispered ancient melodies, there existed a village known as Oduma. Among its diverse inhabitants was a hunter of exceptional talent, a man named Obafe. He hailed from the neighboring village, irresistibly drawn to Oduma by the enchanting tales of its breathtaking beauty and the warm, inviting nature of its people. Obafe's remarkable skills in the art of hunting quickly became legendary, spreading like a wildfire through the region and even capturing the interest of the king himself. With each successful catch, Obafe solidified his reputation as a revered figure, effortlessly earning his place in the hearts and the homes of the villagers. Obafe's prowess in the wild was matched only by his undeniable charisma and charm. It wasn't long before he captivated the heart of a maiden named Ebuwa, whose stunning beauty was the subject of countless whispers throughout the land. Their love blossomed, culminating a splendid marriage celebrated with vibrant festivities where laughter and music filled the air, resonating joyfully throughout the village. The couple's union was blessed, and soon the thrilling news of an impending child brought immeasurable blessing to their lives. However, as the days turned into weeks and the pregnancy progressed, a subtle yet significant change began to cast a shadow over their once blissful home. Obafe's wife, Ebuwa, who had previously been a vision of grace and tranquility, underwent a remarkable transformation into a figure of relentless need and insatiable desires. Her cravings grew increasingly intense, demanding more delicacies and exotic games that could only be found in the distant reach of the forest. The harmonious atmosphere of their home turned into a thunderous battlefield of longing, where Obafe found himself increasingly pressured to fulfill a constant request. Despite the tension, his heart swelled with love and commitment, driving him to venture into the wild more frequently, even on sacred days when hunting was strictly forbidden by the villagers. One fateful night, as the moon hung ominously in the dark sky, casting a sinister shadow across the landscape, Obafe's wife expressed a longing that would irrevocably alter the course of their lives. She yearned for a creature that dwelled in the darkest depths of the forest, a place shrouded in scary tales and whispered warning filled with danger and mystery. It was said that wicked and dangerous spirits haunted that area, conducting clandestine meetings under the veil of darkness. Despite the chilling legend surrounding the forest, Obafe, unable to deny the weight of his wife's demand and the increasing responsibility of impending fatherhood, took up his trusted gun, resolute in his determination to please his wife. He steeled himself against the stories about that part of the forest. He set out into the night, driven by love and obligations. As Obafe ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew thick with an unsettling chill. A ghostly sensation of being watched crept into his bones. The spirits of the forest, disturbed by his intrusion, began to gather, their delicate form swelling in the shadows like ghosts. Unknown to him, he had crossed into the sacred realm, violating the ancient laws that no mortal should ever dare to transgress. The spirits, enraged by this trespass, unleashed their wrath upon the unsuspecting hunter. In that dangerous hour, Obafe's life was extinguished, consumed by the very darkness that surrounded him. Days morphed into weeks, and the weight of Obafemi's absence pressed heavily upon the hearts of the villagers. Whispers of concern spread into murmurs of alarm, prompting the handful of brave souls to venture into the depths of the forest in search of their beloved hunter. They returned empty-handed, bearing the heavy burden of sorrow to Oduma. The king, moved by the predicament, summoned the village elders to deliberate on the matter. As the truth began to unravel, the village recalled the relentless demands made by Obafemi's wife, the very request that had driven him into the treacherous forest. After much deliberation, the elders reached a conclusion. Obafemi's wife, Ebuwa, once cherished as a breathtaking maiden, was found guilty of negligence and leading her husband to his tragic demise. The king decreed that she would be banished from the kingdom, a punishment intended to serve as a great reminder to unchecked greed and the paramount importance of balancing one's desires with the well-being of loved ones. As she departed from Oduma, the weight of her actions pressed heavily upon her, a poignant reminder of the love lost and the life that could have flourished. The villagers mourned the loss of Obafemi, whose spirit would forever be cherished as a cautionary tale about the dangers lurking within the heart of the humans. The story of Obafemi became a story passed down through generations, a timeless lesson that even the most skilled hunter could fall victim to the lurking shadows of desires and the unforeseen consequences of one's action. This fable, rich with sorrow and wisdom, would echo through ages, reminding all who heard of the delicate balance between ambition and love, and the heavy price that can accompany a single moment of reckless choice. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like this video, share, comment, and follow my page, guys. Bye bye.